They say it was a hoax, a Hollywood set, a flag, waving in a vacuum, a lie, broadcast to the world. The 1969 moon landing. Some call it the greatest achievement in history. Others, the greatest deception. But no matter what you believe, there's one detail that breaks the illusion, one question that destroys the theory. What about Russia? At the height of the Cold War, the United States and the Soviet Union were enemies, locked in a brutal race to conquer space. And in this race, every step was monitored, every launch tracked, every transmission intercepted. If the US faked it, the Soviets would have known. They had the tech, they had the intelligence, they had everything to gain by exposing the lie. But here's what conspiracy theorists say. Russia didn't expose it because they were too weak, too distracted by internal conflicts, too financially drained, too broken to care. That's false. In 1969, the USSR wasn't falling apart. They were thriving in the space race. They had launched the first satellite, the first human in space, and they were racing toward the moon themselves. They had ground stations tracking Apollo. They picked up the signals. They knew the landing was real because they saw it with their own eyes. And still, they said nothing. Why? Not because they were powerless, not because they were distracted, but because they couldn't deny what was true, or worse, because they knew what else was up there. If the landing was fake, Russia would have torn the US apart. But they didn't. Not a word, not a warning, not a whisper. So now, ask yourself, do you believe the moon landing was a lie? Or do you believe the truth is even scarier?